Well, I'm here with Sarah Denny at Portland Nursery on Stark Street, and today we're going to be talking about the connection of shamrocks with St. Patrick's Day. Now, the one that you're holding, Sarah, you know, a lot of different things are talked about, you know, the folklore of these plants, but this one of the main ones is that on each stem you can see 3 leaves, which represents the Holy Trinity, which is Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And so that's one of the many traditional views, and that's why in a lot of those statues you see of St. Patrick's, he'll actually be holding a clover stem. Yes, and actually it became good luck to find a 4-leaf clover because the 4th petal represented God's grace. Wow, I would think that I would need all of them to be 4 petals on my plant. You probably would. Now that purple one though looks a lot like it. It's different, but it's really beautiful. It's very similar. It's got the same kind of growth habit, which is going to be a little bit more of a mounding, spreading habit. It's going to be somewhat of a very tender perennial, so you'd be very lucky to get it back, but it could happen. My grandpa actually planted one and was really surprised by how far it was able to spread. Well, I find that one really beautiful too because of the color of the leaf in a garden setting. And you know, I've had them in my greenhouse in the ground for years, and it's not heated, so when it gets 25 outside, it's 25 in there, and they have done splendidly. So I think I might try that one outside. All right. Well, you can have whichever kind of clover you like. That's right. Now here's a couple more that we're looking at. This beauty right here is actually a native to our area. Now a lot of people are very concerned because there's a lot of terminologies that get thrown around, like shamrocks are a name for them. This is actually oxalis, which is a type of clover, and people are concerned that they're invasive. Some varieties of them can be very invasive. This though is a native, so it's used to our area, and it will spread, but it makes this beautiful foliage. And then look under here, underneath it, that wonderful dark purple underneath of the leaves. So it really is quite a stunning plant. This is one of my favorites of the bunch because it's a little bit smaller. It reminds me a little bit more of what you think when you think of a clover, and the purple color makes it different from... It makes it pop. Yeah, it does. Well, you know, I find, Sarah, that there's a lot of plants in this family, and there's been some hybridization done on them. Wonderful colors. Some look great in containers, some in the beds. So if this is a plant that piques your interest and you want to help celebrate St. Patrick's Day, come on down to Portland Nursery on Stark Street and talk to Sarah and any of the great staff here. Thanks so much, Sarah. Thank you.